outside.
Only no, my lord, what is being shown to your lord?
It's the post-mortem report, which is in the
Say
case
that I
diary.
asked you 4 times, what is the, why hide this?
Yes, I'll give the, he has case diary, has it, my lord. Post-mortem report is there. I don't know why I'm showing nothing else.
Case diary has been handed over to
Handed
the
over
CBI.
to the CBI.
The entire case diary, inclusive of.
Yeah, inclusive of
Ah,
this.
there.
I mean,
For the safety of baby dog.
She's not a lady. Yeah. Why
Inquest report. Yes, yes, we have. Give the entire thing to, yes. Please give it to my lord.
Got it. The entire. Just get the whole copy. I don't know. Clean copy.
3 copies, please.
Just put a flap on that inquest report.
Please, put a flag, please.
If you can share that, I have it, but just if you can share it. with me.
Put a flag,
Mr.
put a
Sibal
flag.
neither says yes nor say no, but doesn't give, my lord. That's the stand he has adopted from the.
You can continue to say that. You can continue to say that. You will
Yes, yes, my lord. It
repeat
is
it.
a test
And I
whether
know-
state
Why
wants
do you
to
want
come
to-
clean
One
or
second.
still play hide and seek.
Please.
I don't know why my learned friend.
No, you know why I am saying.
I know why you are asking.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen.
Wait.
Huh?
Give us soft copy.
You hand over the compilation to us. Hand over the compilation.
Compilation and educate.
Have it apparent.
No, you don't have it on your.
Give us.
We're locating a soft copy.
Whatever we have received, we'll file with our report.
What is that? What is that? Compilation.
List of deeds.
This was with welfare petition.
Report, Mullah. Do you have a soft copy? If you can give it. Let's see if you have a soft copy.
Hard copy. We have.
Here it is.
This is the inquest report.
This is the inquest report. This is it, Mullah.
Check 1 2 3 4. Check.
What is also not true?
Stay with the barracks of the 4th Battalion.
Strangulation or associated with smothering and not an homicidal in nature, also verbally opined that Evidence of forceful penetration, insertion in the genitalia, possibility of sections. So far?
In the rape case,
In
one.
the rape case, one, my lords.
One.
Main accused, the main accused. He was a civic worker, my lords, and his Bluetooth was found at the spot. My lords, therefore, we connected it with the mobile. And the CCTV also footage was there, so we connected it. We went to him and we realized, my lords, what had happened, my lords, that he along with one Mr. Bhatta, very interesting, my lords, was talking up.
Whenever your lordship finds CBI.
My lord, I just
say
need 10 seconds.
Saurabh Bhattacharya, he was, let me just explain what, yeah, it's a case
Lord,
diary, you have it all.
Only 10 seconds, my lord.
My lord,
IMA,
just allow me,
my lord.
What had happened?
Same comprehensive,
My lord,
issue,
one
which your
second.
lordships are perfectly framed. This deliberation and this exercise took place between 2016 to 2018 for preparing some protocol and some law. My lord, it resulted into framing of a legislation in 2019. Draft legislation is with me, with the central government forming a committee with IMA and other stakeholders. They gave a report. Report resulted into a draft legislation on violence against, my lord, medical practitioners and medical establishment. It is pending. IMA, my lord, represents the entire community of doctors. So if your lordships consider it appropriate, they can contribute in the participation of the committee, my lord.
Mahendra Singh, we have already said
Your
that they will consult all
Correct,
stakeholders.
that's
We
what
have-
your lordship said.
And we have specifically referred to IMA.
May I just add, my lord,
I
just want to.
saying, Lord, that this particular exercise, to whatever it's worth, my lord,
Can be
is
placed with
there.
the-
My lord,
And if your lordship could consider, my lord,
lord,
they can also
in-
to nominate,
lord,
you
in
know,
it-
to work with them, that's all. I'm not saying anything more.
You can
In-
write to the Secretary Ministry
Yeah,
of
very
Health
well.
and Family Welfare, so
I
that the
will.
committee will consult IMA. We have in
in-
fact referred to the role of IMA.
Very well.
My lord,
I
in
know it's
addition to
not
what
great.
Mr. Manendra Singh has said, my lord, can I just add, my lord? My lords have said, my lord, there are three legislations. We have tabulated, my lord.
No, we have not said chief.
23 legislations. I'm
Minister.
sorry.
We have said several states,
Yes, that's what
including.
your lordship
which
has
doesn't
My
mean
lord,
state.
we have tabulated
This
23, but
exam
none of them has
examined by
preventive
the
measures.
council.
My lord, there is two more.
Kansaria, that's not inconsistent with
Well,
what we have said.
No,
We
there's,
have said several states,
Well,
including.
my lord,
that-
only two more suggestions, my lord, if your lordship consider it appropriate to include, my lord. One is institutional FIR, my lord, must be lodged within the 2 hours of a cognizable offense happening within the incident. One, my lord. Second, my lord, if your lordship kindly permit me, a distress call system, my lord, may be available.
We have already referred to that.
It is to the
We
women.
have specifically referred to it.
Yes, my lord is already read.
Can I just?
Your Lordship, we are for the women doctors, young doctors, Your Lordship. What we request, Your Lordship, if we can have a software mechanism system where a distress call alert can be linkaged with the police station.
It can be suggestions
Hereby.
for the
And
task
secondly,
force.
Your Lordship, if we can
You're
have a
absolutely right.
proper functioning of CCTV cameras inside.
We have done this.
File.
Right. In fact, we have flagged these very issues.
Yes, yes.
Your
We've
lordship,
done a mobile app, we've done a,
the protesters need to be protected. Your lordship's order.
Say, this, one second.
One case.
1 second. You haven't filed a PIL this time? Every week from you. A list on 22, we expect that the government of West Bengal shall observe necessary restraint in the face of peaceful protests to be conducted by any quarter of civil society bearing on the issues which form the subject matter of the incident which took place in Kolkata. To stop. The necessary, it shall be ensured that the power of the state is not unleashed either against persons using legitimate means to express their opinions
Sure.
or to participate.
Yes, yes, no doubt, my lord. Except that
The doctors' protest must be banned, my lord. They leave the OTP and all treatment and they get the.
Since this court is seized of the matter pertaining to the safety and well-being of all medical professionals at their workplaces as an issue involving high national priority, we would request all the doctors who are abstaining from work across the country to resume work at the earliest.
Lordships, may I come in with
Stop.
your lordships? Please, Your
The
Lordship.
earliest will stop. Above all, the abstention from work of doctors affects those segments of society who need medical care, medical care the most from accessing health-related services. Will stop. The abstaining doctors and medical professionals stand assured that their concerns are receiving the highest concern from the Supreme Court of India. So besides, their concerns are already being portrayed before this court by a diverse range of counsel on both sides.
deeply obliged.
Lordships, I'm talking about the women doctors of the place where the incident has happened. Now, Lordships, it's very important. I'm sorry for Lordships insisting over and over again, but Lordships, I think it's of some importance in the matter. So, Lordships, the day on 14th August night, the day the attack took place on the doctors, when the protesters were on the site, the same hoodlums, they went to the hostel. They actually threatened the lady resident doctors, and they were threatened with the kind of threat that's given to women every time they protest. Lordships, very harsh things and they were threatened with very harsh consequences. Now, Lordships, now the women doctors, subject to, this is what I've been instructed by an association of doctors in West Bengal, and they are in touch with the resident doctors. They said that the women's hostel, most of the women, they've been called back by their parents because they're not feeling safe. So your lordships, when your lordships say they should join this, and because on that very date, the police, the state police, they ran away from the scene. Lordships, it's widely reported. I don't need to emphasize. Just
Life in
Anyway.
West Bengal.
Lordship, this is
I'm
very
not
sensitive
making it
information.
political. It's my lord.
He's appearing for the doctors. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Lordship. So what happened is after, yeah.
So what happened, the police just left them and the police hid in the changing room of the nurses. This is what the doctors told me, Lordship.
Video.
Now, if I don't want to be caught between the political battle of these two sides. Now,
There is no political bet.
let me just explain. So what I'm just for the students and the doctors practicing, the Association of Doctors. In fact, one doctor, a very brave doctor, I don't want to take the gender. So it gave a representation to the police. So a lot of people have given a representation of the police. They have asked me to forward it to your lordships in sealed envelope. I have 3 copies of the representation. Lordships may just have a look to see what is the position of the doctors there.
Lord, I can
My
make
lords,
it
a
clear, my
very
lord, we
brief
do not
form.
make this political, but we also receive, my lord, complaints. This is the hard reality on ground. Our learned friend is not keeping mum for no reason.
What is all this going on? I'm not keeping mum for no reason.
Therefore, he is not sharing
I don't
anything with the CBI.
What my, we've given the entire case diary. What more do you want?
Is this hostel a part of the hospital? Or it is at a far off place?
That's within the campus.
The part,
But I was told that one set went to the hospital when they ransacked. Some goons, they went to the hostel.
ladies hostel and then the lady doctors hostel and male doctors hostel, they are all different.
I assume so, Lordship, because they said that one set,
How many doctors, intern doctors are there in the hostel today?
Lordships, I am told
How many were actually
90% of the women doctors are not there.
in numbers? How many
How many were there
How
in the
many were
hospital?
there and how many have left now?
Lordships, I'll just take the information
Ask
right now.
someone
Just
who knows about it.
I'll.
Mr. Sibyl, this is very serious.
Very serious, of course.
Because-
No doubt about it.
What was the police? What is the police?
No, I agree, my lord. So if
Tip of an iceberg, my lord, I don't wish to.
that is
enter
why
into-
FIRs have been registered, we'll take strong action. We have got from the CCTVs, photos have been,
Service
one thing.
years.
from the CCTVs, photos have been identified and we have lodged FIRs. And we are taking, those people have been arrested. 37 people have been arrested.
But, Mr. Sibyl, arrest is another thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, there were protests of the doctors.
Yes, of course.
This was part of the wider protests which were going on
Yes,
that
yes,
night.
absolutely.
It was called Reclaim the Night.
Yes.
The West Bengal government could not have been unaware of the fact that when there are protests across the country, there's always another segment which will try and disrupt this.
What?
These are women who, the women doctors are assaulted. The police run away from the scene. Thereafter, the women doctors are called out by name, namely the people who are leading the protest, and they were threatened with the same fate that has befallen the others.
Well, if they tell us, we'll take strong action. Well, I agree. I'm not disputing.
You are supposed to be
Well,
aware.
hold on. My lord is
What
Chief
was-
Justice is asking me,
what
and let me respond.
What was the police?
What does that
What
tell
was the
you?
police force doing
What-
in anticipation?
What happened was there were
Restoring the
150. One second. There were 100. Hold on. Allow me. Mr. Solicitor. Sir, I don't.
Please don't interrupt, Mr.
Yes,
Sibyl.
sir.
We are putting a point to him.
And as I said, Malas, we are on the same side in this, Malas. Now, there were 150 policemen. Malas, what happened was that outside the hospital itself, 150, in anticipation, 150 policemen. But Malas, what happened was 7,000 people came. By the time we got additional force, which came later, this vandalism took place. This is what happened.
You 7,000.
We picked them up. We picked them up from there, Malas.
It doesn't appear that 7,000 people vandalized the place.
No, they didn't.
appears-
I didn't say that.
There
Because
is
by the time
80 to 90 people, they indulged in vandalism.
we have the video, we show it. There's no issue on that.
And
Facts can't be, Malas, distorted.
did the police run away from the site?
No, that can't be, Malas. I will find out.
It's
How can the police run
impossible
away?
Police not
No
knowing
police run away,
7,000.
Malas. These allegations, if you take them,
Impossible.
Malas, as face value,
Impossible, Malas.
then we have a problem. We have a video. I'll show it to you, Your Honor.
Mr. Sibyl, we don't want
Can we show you the video? We have the
Send
disclose-
them for
We
vandalism.
don't want to disclose the name or even the designation of the person who has written it. But please rest assured that this is not an ordinary complaint which has been.
No, I agree,
which has
Manas.
been
I agree.
submitted.
Well, let's see the video. We'll show.
Lord,
we can-
please do
we can
not
upload it.
disclose. He or she will meet with the
upload it.
same fate.
Police caused the protesting doctors, threatening them.
Just see, Malad, we've got the video. It's pen drive also. We can give it to you. There's a pen drive. We can give you the pen drive.
Mr. Sibal, this email was sent on 19th of August by this particular doctor to the
Just give it.
ID of the Kolkata police
Lordships, it's been sent
at
yesterday.
22 hours.
Yesterday, Malad.
But therefore, tell us one thing, what is the police doing?
Malad, it was sent yesterday. We are taking action. We have taken action. See
How
the
do you
video,
know
Malad.
which
Just see the
doctor,
video.
which mail, how do you know that it is yesterday?
Malad, see the video, Malad. It's better. 150 also, police officers were camping outside. Kindly see the video, Malad.
Mr. Sibal,
Malad, I'm not here to defend anybody. Please make it rest assured, Malad.
look at it from a different angle.
Yes,
You made a fervent appeal to these doctors.
yes,
Please join your duty.
correct.
The marginalized section of the society is suffering.
Absolutely.
They can't afford to go to.
I agree entirely.
Now, these doctors, the lady doctors who are in the hostel, even if we ask the government to provide them with police protection, this police is going to protect.
No, Malad, we'll make sure.
That is our previous.
Trust this
So
police.
at the RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, because obviously the women doctors have left for the reason that they are fearful of their safety. If the premises of this hospital have to be safeguarded for these doctors to resume duty, who is going to provide security at the premises?
Malad, we give an undertaking to this court.
CISF
We'll give,
security,
hold on. We'll give
Let
an
it be
undertaking
central
to this
forces.
court. We'll give an
let it be
undertaking. and
CISF.
What we suggest is this, because if conditions return to normal,
We'll put additional,
if conditions return to normal at this hospital
yes,
and doctors start coming back, this will have an impact on the rest of the.
of course,
Yes.
of course.
Therefore, why does we propose that let the CISF provide security at
Yes.
the premises
Yes.
of this hospital?
And, my lord, one more thing.
I have no problems with that.
My lord, one more thing.
Idea is
Now-
that
now
their
that-
security is paramount. So please,
Yes.
if your lordship
My
wants.
lord, now one more, my lord, I am inviting this order. The person who has complained, my lord, we do not know. But the state possibly knows. They say that the email was received at 22. Let that person be given special security by the CISF. Now the
No, because that-
state knows about the person.
We will do it.
They don't want to reveal their identity.
You can't say, Malad, the state police is incapable of all this.
100 and- no.
Here the matter of.
Lordship,
Hold on.
105 complaints have gone.
Many, did you get the figure?
Yes, your lordship. So there are 700 residents, 250 ladies, and only 100 are there now.
250.
250.
30 to 40 female.
150 have left.
Yes,
Your Lordship,
100.
approximately 30. Yes.
30 to 40 female residents and 60 to 70 male residents remain. Everybody else has gone.
32,
Lordships, I'm told 30 to 40 female residents and 60 to 70 male residents remain. Rest have all fled.
And two, 700.
My lord, we have this
Seven.
information.
Total 700.
My lord,
Destroyed.
Lord, when I said there is no law and order, it was
Emergency.
not a political statement. We have this information and more.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
This is the
My lord, in the-
situation on ground.
just 1 second. On the night of 15 August 2024, at midnight on 15 August 2024, when acts of wanton vandalization of the premises of the RG Kar Medical College Hospital took place, a mob of persons is alleged to have systematically attacked the male and female doctors, emergency hospital staff, and hostels. First up, Ms. Saprajita Singh, Women's Senior Council, appearing on behalf of the resident doctors, has placed on the
Lordships, I'm not on the resident. I'm for organization of doctors from West Bengal because they are too
for
scared. They don't
appearing
want to come in.
for an organization of doctors from West Bengal,
Protect the warriors.
has placed on the record a copy of an email addressed on 19 August 2024 by a senior resident at the Medical College Hospital, setting out the details of the incident which took place. The court has been apprised of the fact that there were approximately 700 resident doctors at the Arjikar Medical College Hospital. Following the incident, which took place on the night of 15 August 2000 and on the night between 14 and 15 August 2024, most of the resident doctors have left their place of duty, as a consequence of which approximately 30 to 40 female doctors and 60 to 70 male doctors have only remained in their hostels. It is essential to create safe conditions for the doctors to return to their duties so as to enable them to not only pursue their duties, not only to pursue their own education, but to administer medical care to their patients. Accordingly, the court has been assured by Mr. Tushar Mehta, Learned Solicitor General of India, that the Central Industrial Security Force shall be deputed in sufficient strength. Central Reserve Police Force shall be deputed in sufficient numbers to guard the facilities of the Arjikar Medical College and Hospital, including the hostels where the resident doctors stay. Mr. Kapil Sibal, Learned Senior Counsel, appearing on behalf of the state of West Bengal, states that there is no objection to such a course of action being adopted so as to bring security to the
Mullah, then they'll be responsible. I'm sorry to say, they'll be responsible, Mullah, because there are two kinds of forces can't be there, Mullah.
With the provision of central security.
Is it an information or a
We
threat?
hope and trust that the doctors will resume duties at the earliest. Any concerns which they may have in regard to their safety may be placed in the form of an email jointly addressed by the doctors to the Registrar Judicial of this court for further necessary directions.
But I have one submission to make. CBI is not now inquiring about the activities of the principal. On the wake of it, the state government.
We'll share this email with the solicitor. This email, please, and keep it in because we don't
It would be kept in
we don't want
confidence,
the
Mullah.
doctor to be targeted.
No, otherwise but now state of course knows, the state police would know because they've received, but I will keep it safe.
The state has constituted a seat. But the which is a requirement of CBI.
No, Lordships, we have assured the doctor, sorry,
To create conflict.
Yes, here's the matter that we'll leave it on.
we've assured the doctor
Mr.
that the name
Solicitor,
will
please
not.
look at
that
the
is-
solicitor. Please look at the designation of that person who has submitted. Just look at the designation of the.
I will. Right now, I'm not, my lord, saying that.
We'll
Yes,
take it up on Thursday morning now.
no problem, no problem.
Possible to file in sealed cover, whatever we.
It shall be at dawn.
All the petitions
If you
will be happy
are do that on Thursday, if there's some concern, please come back to us.
Lordships.
We'll assure the doctors all over the country that whatever concern they have, please place it before us to
We are most grateful.
counsel who are here.
Your
We'll
Lordship.
assuage your grievances the extent that we can.
Good Friday.
I'm sure this is a complete non-adversarial proceeding.
Absolutely non-adversarial. We are grateful your lordships have taken up.
We'll have to file a status report. If you're
That's
lucky,
why this on
easier if we
Thursday.
have it on Friday morning, Mullah.
Friday, this bench and this combination is not available.
Can it be Monday? We also get some time to prepare the status report.
Thursday morning.
We'll hand it over on Thursday morning, Mullah.
So it goes to Tuesday then. So
No,
that's
but
why
no,
we
we'll
do-
hand it over on Thursday morning then, Mullah, the status report.
Can it be Tuesday, Manoj?
We'll keep it on Thursday.
Which-
Thereafter, we'll keep it on Tuesday. We'll have a brief hearing on Thursday.
Yes.
Monitor the situation across the country and then place it on Tuesday. But you can give us your status reports even by Thursday morning. There's no difficulty.
All petitions may be listed. All petitions. Now, if it was not taken on record, it was filed late, Lord, it may be. So all petitions. By Delhi Medical Society.
We are grateful.
Guys, Mullah.
Grateful to you.
the statement is coming from the highest authority of the state. Now the state is coming with a very different stand. My lord, kindly sees this creates a cloud of suspicion over the entire state of affairs.
And I be rest assured, my lord, 10 years from now, because I have argued Kamduni, in which the acquittals took place. This case will go just the Kamduni way. The accused will be acquitted. And I will show it to your lordship how he will be acquitted. Because this very commissioner of police was the inspector general of the modus operandi by this Vineet Goel. My lord, he needs to go. My lord, 2 o'clock. Let it come at 2 o'clock. My lord, hear it and transfer it.
I shall come because
Why do you register a case of unnatural death?
I shall give it to your lordship. Why? The details I should give it. The case that is handed over to the court, no, that's too. And that will.
And
at
this
least
is
give us
not
some-
the way the victim should have.
Just point out one thing, all these vehement objections are coming from the part of the state. It was at the very outset that had come from the highest authority of the state that it should be immediately transferred to the CBI. Now she comes up with a statement saying that after 7 days. So my lord, this is absolutely suspicious. Within this 7 days, evidence would be wiped out. My lord, I have annexed a newspaper article within this, which says, page number 21 of my application, no objection to CBI probe, says the highest authority of the state on the very next day. Now, my lord, she comes up with a statement after 7 days. So this 7 days is very crucial for wiping out the evidence. That is where at the very outset, my lord, we think, my lord, that there should have been an interim order. The state would not have objected to the same, that the court is granting CBI. State should not have objected since the statement is coming from the highest authority of the state. Now the state is coming with a very different stand. My lord, kindly sees this creates a cloud of suspicion over the entire state of affairs. My lord would kindly appreciate this.
My lord, in
My lord, may I beseech your lordship kindly,
Mr. Banerjee, just
tomorrow morning, your lordship sees
My lord,
it.
on the
If every allegation that is made today, I can't tell you if it's fresh allegations made tomorrow from the bar, but as of now, whatever allegations have been made, I shall deal with everything in a report by tomorrow morning, 10:30 before your lordship.
My lord, I have twofold objection. First objection is that the case diary is the heart of the investigation. These reports are of no consequence. Let them produce the case diary before your lordship at 2 o'clock today. And the last matter, which was transferred to the CBI in 2022, with regard to the rape and murder of a victim, where her body was burned before it was sent for postmortem, was argued by me. My lord, in the morning I took leave, 2 o'clock it was kept, and my lord, at 8 o'clock the investigation was transferred to CBI. Yes, it has been annexed by my learned friend.
Part of an annexure in our petition.
Because I had argued that matter. My lord, I had brought about the scientific evidence which is there. And I'd be rest assured, my lord, 10 years from now, because I have argued Kamduni, in which the acquittals took place. This case will go just the Kamduni way. The accused will be acquitted. And I will show it to your lordship how he will be acquitted. Because this very commissioner of police was the inspector general of the CID when Kamduni murder took place. It is due to his blotching up of the entire case that today Kamduni has failed. I was a defense counsel. I defended them. But today when I appear for the victim, this person has now been rewarded by being made a CP. This person should be put on compulsory waiting. He is the person who is responsible for the Kamduni rape and murder because he was the head of the investigation. He blotched it up completely. And the same thing he has done. What he has done, he has on the victim's body, he bought a scratch mark. In the Kamduni case, same thing happened. They bought a scratch mark on the victim. We argued, and this honorable court acquitted that person with a scratch mark. Same thing. Same modus operandi by this Vineet Goel. He needs to go.
Production,
2 o'clock. Let it come at 2 o'clock. Hear it and transfer it.
Let it be at 2 o'clock.
And let him produce the case diary.
Anybody from the police is there to instruct you?
There.
The case diary is with them.
No, case diary, I can bring them. That's not issue. But if you want the report.
Why do we need a report?
What report?
Case diary is the heart of an investigation. The case diary is a case diary.
Report, may I submit the report?
I will show from the case diary what they have been up to.
Which are being made, which is beyond the case diary. For that, we need to file a report. We'll keep that.
Let us absolutely no.
May I
bring the case diary at 2 o'clock?
This way it cannot happen. But I am saying, there are submissions which have been made with regard to the 3 hour. Those things may not be in the case diary. For that, your lordship will call for a report.
That is correct. But then
and we can get them. Tomorrow morning, I am coming back 1 hour.
No. It's the crime scene. Ultimately, it's the crime scene.
Your lordship tells me when your lordship will. I am saying,
Within half an hour?
I am
Let it be
saying,
at 12 o'clock?
Lord, I shall come with a detailed report, my lord. I said at the earliest, my lord, was tomorrow at 10:30. I shall come because
Why do you register a case of unnatural death?
I shall give it to your lordship. Why? The details I should give it.
The case like this is handed over to the court, not that too. And that will.
And
at
this
least
is
give us
not
some-
the way the victim should have been dealt with, especially when the victim was a
Lord,
doctor in the very same.
Lord, may I take instructions?
And does the principle require,
Absolutely, Lord.
advice on all these things?
Lord,
How to handle medical legal cases?
Maharaj, this is the same
May I
principle
say,
who during COVID-19 was held responsible for ventilators there was a huge scam with regard to ventilators, and this person is the sole accused. Nothing was done. He was transferred within 48 hours, he was brought back. He was transferred to Murshidabad. Within 1 month, he was brought back. Last year in 2023, there was a massive ragging scandal in Maniktala, RG Kaur hostel. Everything was hushed up. He is so powerful, nobody can touch him. And Maharaj, this is all on record. 2023, any student who opposes this man is ragged in the hostel. And it is on record, but they will do nothing.
May I say one? Head of the trial CBI called me this morning. Subject to your lordship's approval, they are ready and willing to take up the investigation. Immediately.
Because this is three things.
But if he has stepped down voluntarily saying that some moral responsibility, rather surprising that you should reward him.
may I say this, Lord? May I? As far as these things are,
No man is above laws.
Lord, if I cannot make a submission, then
You
no
please
point.
make, sir. You please.
Lord,
Maharaj,
may I
the
say-
bio-waste scam, which is the biggest scam in this state,
Your lordship, see,
this same principle is responsible. Fast, enumerating from RG Court. Tell them to say no.
I am appearing on behalf of the principal, will this kind of reckless statement
But
cannot.
then if you are such a powerful person, you step down today within 4 hours, you are rewarded with the same. Are you such a powerful person?
I believe lordship has dealt with at least 5 matters before this court.
This is, those are all on tenders, etc. That is different. And PILs came.
Right.
That was a different issue. But then, see, he is virtually the guardian of all the doctors who are working there.
True.
And if he doesn't show any sympathy or empathy, then who else will show? He should be kept at home. Your client shouldn't be working anywhere.
Yes.
Let him be at home. Let him be at home. He's so powerful, sir. He can't engage because a government council is representing him.
No.
You are not a panel council.
Of course I am.
Ah, yes.
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 Of course I am. I am.
There is no bar. There is no bar.
I am.
There is no bar.
The Varjikar authorities.
Let them produce.
He is implemented by name.
Yes, I have
In the-
my petition.
This item number 1.
Item number 1.
Yes.
It means that he should have lost the complaint. As soon as the dead body is recovered, he should have lost the